Hello, everyone. Seems to be still having the internet challenge. Have to get this figured out between now and later on in the week. Um, Hopefully, we can make it through this one. It seems like yesterday's live didn't record or go through it all. Uh, I see the two viewers just disappeared. I don't know if I can't tell on my end whether we're connected good or not, and I don't have the message up here. If anybody's present, you can let me know what it looks like on your end in the chat. Okay. Thank you, Catherine. Just throw it in there, Catherine, if anything weird happens. Like I said, I'll check with the company because everything looks good on my end. And I even tried doing the hotspot deal with my phone to see, but it wouldn't connect to my live stream deal. So we have to see what's going on when we have these sessions and the whole recording is not there. That's not good. So let's see. So we're gonna get started. Good. We're gonna get started and see and intend for this to roll perfectly. And at the least, those of you who are participating, if you can hear, if you can see us, or at the least you can hear us, then we are in a good position. This is another episode of Accelerating Your Journey. This is a consciousness ascending production. My name is Benny Ferguson. I channel the non-physical collective known as Abraham. I've been channeling since 2012. Started channeling Abraham specifically shortly after. And we're excited to be here. We're excited to be of support. Thankful for those of you participating with your energies to create this interaction. We're thankful for those of you who have found this recording on the platform. And we're here to be of service. We're here to support. At this moment, we are in between discussing the topic at hand and a circumstance that happened with Benny. That was something that related to ideas that he is releasing related to value position. All right, so we go with the topic. The topic today is mysticism is simply rooted in the unseen. And we know you know that. But let's talk about it. Mysticism is simply rooted in the unseen. The art of manifestation. That's the truth of it. It's basically the art of manifestation. Mysticism, as it has been described, mystic, foggy, blurry, can't see, all of those things are basically just engagement with the unseen, engagement with the energies, engagement with vibration at a high level, engagement with frequency at a high level. And in some ways, a lot of ways, it's the belief in the fact that something or someone outside of you can do something for you, can heal you, can release you, can save you. Let's talk about that. Because when you first think of the idea of mysticism or it's presented, you think of a mystic. You think of someone who has a potential or a power, and that maybe they can do something for you. Maybe they can heal you. Maybe they can help you, or they can release resistance for you. They can release you from the karma idea. All of these things. But the idea of mystic doesn't mean any of that. For when you engage with an individual, you have actually created and attracted that individual to you into your experience to support you in whatever manner that you are focusing on, that you hold your attention on, that has brought that individual into your life. And that which you believe yourself to be progressing toward, that which you believe yourself to be supported in, that which you believe yourself to have freed yourself of, any conflict, any resistance, any pain or suffering, any illness, the belief in the mystic, the belief in the person that you have drawn to you is what did the healing. The person outside of you, yes, we don't deny that they may have supported you with their energies. They may have supported you with their knowledge, but you did the healing. Your belief, the belief comes from the inside out. It's not placed inside of you. So your belief in something outside of you activates your inner belief, which does the majority of the work. So when you look at things from that perspective and you understand it and you look and see that your mystery teachers, your mystics, your vibrational leaders, past and present, that you see and hear with your senses that they are doing things that you would like to do. They are helping in ways that you would like to be helped. Understand that the activation of power occurs within you. It's your belief in them, something outside of you, that activates it. And what you need to do, all you need to understand is that you can activate that power by yourself. Anytime you see somebody doing something, maybe they have a high propensity or a high engagement with a potential that deals with the unseen. Maybe they are an out of body projector, out of body experience or explorer. They are an astral projector. They are able to remote view effortlessly. Any of these things. They're able to read the aura or see the aura of other beings who are human. Any of these things. Anything a human being can do, you can do also. Maybe it will take greater awareness, greater, greater awareness or some practice for you. Whereas, well, you don't know. That person may have been playing with this idea for a lifetime. They may have been playing it with it for years, or they may have been born with that potential highly active. But anything another human being can do, you have the same potential. So anything that you call anything that what you call a mystic can do, or you believe can do for you, you have that potential as well. Because they're only engaging not the unseen as a thing, but they're engaging the energies. They're engaging the frequencies. They're utilizing a high degree of focus. They're utilizing their ability to place their attention on a specific idea, which may just be healing for you or healing for the people who they are supporting. And what are they doing? They are seeing the individuals as healed. They're not seeing them as sick. They're not seeing them as with dis-ease. They are not seeing them broken. They are seeing them healed. They are holding them in their pure source position. And that clear, singular focus of mind and body is projected into and onto that individual energetically, vibrationally. And when they begin to perceive that possibility in their energies, and if that's what they're wanting, that's why they brought this person into their life, and they begin to perceive the image and the vibration that's being projected onto them, then they begin to access the healing that takes them back to that position. And it looks like someone or something outside of them did it to or for them, but it really was that they just activated it inside of themselves. They remembered. So a big piece in this, when you're talking about mysticism, mystics, spiritual leaders, energy, vibration practitioners, is that anything another human being can do, you can do. And we suggest you begin to play and practice with these things for yourself. But it starts from the ground of knowing that you can. You can heal yourself. You can expand yourself into the highest ideas imaginable. You can transform yourself into the highest version of yourself you can imagine, because that version of yourself is only a reflection of the ideas that you hold. And when you begin thinking and considering yourself from the highest ideas, the highest possibilities, you begin to become that. So many are focused on their pain. So many are focused on their their suffering and their traumas, and those ideas is what holds them in that position. Immediately, when you start thinking of yourself in the highest position you can imagine, of the highest thought patterns you can imagine, of the highest behaviors you can imagine, of the highest experiences you can imagine, you start to become that person, because it requires certain states of being to be that, to have that experience. So the minute you begin to fathom the image of that which you could be potentially, or that which you desire to be and experience, you begin to draw the ideas to you. And when those ideas begin to reveal themselves to you and you begin to take them in and play and practice to be that, you are engaging in the process of becoming. Becoming what? Becoming the person in the picture that you are fathoming, that you have created, of the highest vision and version of yourself, of the highest, in the highest frequency. Why? Because it feels good. I am healed. I am whole. I am healthy. I am the source of well being. That feels good. I am abundant. I am the source of all abundance. I am the flow of abundance in every way, financially, relationally, in every way that feels good. I am beautiful relationships. I'm constantly creating beautiful relationships. Beautiful relationships and partnerships are my life's being. They're constantly being created around me and to me and through me. That feels good. Life is constantly unfolding for me with perfect timing. That feels good. And you may have higher images for yourself. You may have clarity around an even higher vision and version of yourself. You may begin to desire, as many of you will as you walk this path, to be the full, free expression of your truth and source, the authenticity, the uniqueness, the freedom, the peace, the boldness, the fearlessness, because there's no fear in source. Therefore, there's no fear in you, in your truth. And that feels good when you begin to fathom that idea that is all encompassing of all of the other things. When you begin to express of the truth of you in source, abundance is there, health and well-being is there, the success you perceive to be success on your plane of existence, it's all there because it's all in alignment vibrationally. Anything that you might fathom that feels good and feeling good, gratitude, thankfulness, love, excitement, joy, they are your normal nature, your normal state of being as an expression of the truth of you in source, authentically and uniquely. Then all of the things in alignment with that vibration, with those frequencies, can and will be your experience. But we're talking about the power of engaging with the unseen, the energies, the frequencies. We're talking about the power of being consistent in your vibrational expression, your frequency expression. We're talking about expanded awareness that occurs as you engage in the frequencies consistently and watch how your life experience begins to reflect that with perfection. Each of you are mystics. You just don't know it. Each of you are constantly practicing mysticism, the interaction with energy, and you just don't know it. For life is vibrational. Everything exists vibrationally first before it exists physically. Most of you know that, but you haven't taken it to heart. You haven't begun to make that the core reference point for your experience. You still get caught blaming, casting responsibility outside of yourself. When that which occurs, good, bad, or anywhere in between, is the result of your vibrational expression. No one is free of it. It is embedded into and ingrained into the fabric of your plane of existence. And it does a magnificent job in supporting each of you in creating experience in varying levels and to varying degrees. But when you begin to know it and understand the process, well, then you become immensely empowered to endless possibilities, endless creations. Focus on that which you intend, the idea, the imagery in that idea. This is engaging in the energies, for ideas are energies. They are energy expressions first before they become physical. Attention, focus, ever increasing clarity, the sowing of the highest frequencies into those ideas, engaging and expressing in the highest frequencies as you entertain those ideas. That's what gives them life. That's what gives them life. And then you let them go. You don't hold it. Continue to hold it. You don't have to do that. For when you hold an idea for an extended period of time, you can get into the idea that may be at your core that you are absent of it, that you are void of it. And that's why you're holding it so tight. That's why you're trying to hold your attention on it so strong, because you at your core believe in its absence. You think you don't have it, and therefore you're trying so hard to create it. That's a subtle conflict to what you are desiring. Entertain it in the most beautiful, the most exciting energy, and let it go. Entertain it whole body to where you know that you're not interacting, you're not holding any other idea, that you're breathing it fully, and let it go. This is the practice of mysticism. This is the understanding of mysticism and how it engages reality, how you are affecting your experience through the play and practice. Powerful this is, powerful you are. Just understanding the process. Understanding the process and then going about the play and practice of releasing resistance to you engaging in the process in the highest fashion, and then releasing any resistance to that which you are intending. Once you have ironed out all the edges to your engagement, your belief in the process that exists within you, your belief in your interaction with the energies on your planet that are yielding, that are synchronistically operating between you and your experience. You're powerful. You're powerful, you're beautiful, and you have no idea the potentials, the possibilities that are available to you. And that's what we want you to realize. We want you to realize your truth in source, for everything is there. As you walk physically, free of fear, able to act on your inspirations without hesitation. That's what we want for you. That's why we are striving to be of support more and more with greater capacity. We didn't mention this, but if you find value, be sure to subscribe. Check the description for other ways to engage, interact with us. We offer our conscious discussions on Wednesdays that are actual live conversations via Zoom. We offer our private sessions, of which your investment for that is what you deem or inspired to after the session. So there shouldn't be any hesitation with engaging us on that level. Those are very powerful to Get clear on your highest intention at the moment. Begin to release any, become aware of and release any conflict to your intentions. And also our private community, which is maybe the highest offering out there that is all inclusive of that which you need to accelerate the process of growth and expansion. The community is there, the high engagement is there, the frequent interaction is there, everything that you need. Plus, you're able to access and grow from the experience of others who are engaged in the same process. So, if you have questions, if you have comments, if you are inspired to an idea that you would like to share, place those in the chat and we'll take a few moments to discuss them. You still there, Catherine? All right. So, if we have any, don't, excuse me, if we don't have any questions or comments this time around, that's perfect. Again, we are thankful for each of you who supported us in creating this interaction. We are thankful for those of you who have found this recording. We are so excited for you. We're so excited for you. We're excited to be able to be of support, and we love you very, very much. We'll talk to you soon.